Flooding at Kum River affects locals. NCC launches operational manual and policies. And Melanesian Institute advocates against violence. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Flooding along the Kum River in the Western Highlands province has been a major concern for communities, destroying food gardens and affecting those who rely on the Kum Bridge to travel to and from Hagen town.
Chairman of the Construction Committee, David Council, said excessive soil deposits from ongoing road constructions and waste dumping had caused the river to become shallow, leading to frequent flooding during the high tides, affecting the surrounding community.
Number one problem and provincial government, city authority, rubbish and sakap, Queensland people water, na water kamanta. Na time all construction walking road, to all get the waste to the ground come, na pulmabim warakum na place flow water run long and kamanta finish. So now I'm going all get the garden and ground from the block. So even as a planning one black idea, Lord is water.
The chairman said with funding support from Hagen MP William Duma and Water PNG, work has been carried out for restoration.
So people are putting more excavators, go down, walking.
He said people can now start planting food again, but minor finishing touches are still being made to fully stabilize the river. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Chairman Council said the primary reason for securing funding from Water PNG and the Ministry of Public Enterprises was to rehabilitate the town's sewage system.
Chairman David said the deteriorating condition of the sewage system is directly linked to the Kum River cleanup.
As long this project and what the PNC, public state enterprise, all give him long up, straighten this sewage place. But the root na cause the problem and water and so come rouse them all get the waste na go. So number one, and me walking them, give me cleaning water past time. Now, number two, now you are looking at
the sewage system located at Gateway, Last Warakum Kala village in Mount Hagen, has been in poor condition for nearly 25 years. The chairman said no previous administration has addressed the issue.
Now, this sewage and background 25 years and companies, not one months straight. But now, no time blow Governor Wairapa, now time blow William Duma, and one the first project in running now.
To protect the system from further damage, he said workers are building a strong foundation using rock bags to prevent floodwaters from entering. However, he said additional funding support is needed to complete the task. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Farmstead Limited has introduced its locally produced fish feed products in two types, varying from different kilograms. The products are available in Mount Hagen, Western Highlands Province.
Farmstead Limited, a leading agriculture company in the province and nationwide, has introduced a new line of fish feed products available in various weights to cater to different fish farming. This is the first time such products as fish feed been available to farmers in Mount Hagen and throughout Upper Highlands region. A local fish farmer in Mount Hagen was the first customer to buy a 40 kilograms of fish feed and was given a 5 kilogram of feed for free. He said this will be his first time to try this feed, which the feed can now is some of the burdens in feeding fish with different food scraps. Stock feed technical specialist Mr. Paul Punga said FarmSet has produced only starter and finisher feed, which the grower will come later.
A finisher and starter one time. So maybe later I'll buy producing grower to all different sizes of fish. You make all different, all baby one, all normal one, all big one. So all but feed him starter, grower, and finisher, but grower no come yet. So first one of them starter and finisher. Fish they got big need lo country, so FarmSet is producing this first fish feed where starter and finisher in by stop long different all 40 kg sizes 40 20 and 10 5 kg all stock feed long fish.
Meanwhile, FarmSet manager Jason Palat highlighted the two different types of fish feed available in the market.
So FarmSet is happy to announce the new fish feeds that is available in the market. This is not only available in Mount Hagen FarmSet, but this is available nationwide. So you can have all these fish feeds, all the 10 branches of FarmSet from different provinces and from different locations. So we have actually formulated the raw materials of fish feeds from last year, and we have already come up with the production, and now it is available in the market. So we have two different kinds of fish feeds, which are fish starter and the fish finisher. So these items are also available from different packages from 5 kg, 10 kg, 20 kg, and 40 kg. So again, as a long-term commitment of FarmSet, so we don't just sell the products. We want the small farmers industry to prosper. We want all of the fish farmers and the PNG to have their own sustainable life by means of farming, fish farming, poultry, piggery, and all the rest. That's the long-term commitment of FarmSet since 1969.
Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The National Cultural Commission launched its operational manual and 3 important policies today in Port Moresby.
The National Cultural Commission launched its operational manual, Gender Equity and Social Inclusion Policy, Training and Development Policy, and Training and Development Policy Plan today.
The 4 documents are very important. Jersey policy is one of the policy that was outstanding for quite a while. It was the NEC approved decision, and that came out of the DBM circular. They've instructed us to develop the Jersey policy. So for ours, we have started last year, and we developed that Jersey policy.
Kilanda said the Jersey policy will solve appointment issues and lack of respect in the workplace.
We want to see a male-dominated workforce in National Cultural Commission. So I think the equal appointments, the gender equality is very, very important in workplace. And one of the things that we are facing is the respect there. There must be respect in the workplace.
He further revealed that NCC has already been implementing Jersey policy before its development.
We work with the disabilities, and we've also made a fair decisions in terms of appointment, and we've also emphasized a lot in the conduct of the staff in the office towards the male and female. So I think we've done that, so this will strengthen the work that we are doing.
These 4 documents have been created by staff of NCC with the assistance from Guinea consultant, who awarded and presented certificates to more than 10 officers from NCC's Corporate Service Division. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The National Capital District Provincial Health Authority, in collaboration with key partners, commemorated the World Cancer Day with a focus on cancer awareness and screening in the nation's capital.
It was highlighted that promoting cancer awareness and education is essential, as the disease is a major health threat in Papua New Guinea. Currently, the NCD Provincial Health Authority is noted to be leading cervical cancer screening efforts in NCD, and there are plans to expand screening services for other common cancers such as breast cancer. NCD Provincial Health Authority's Director for Public Health, Dr. Amos Lano, highlighted that the event marked a crucial step towards cancer prevention, screening and treatment services in the country. He also announced that the NCD Provincial Health Authority would take over the management of public health programs previously handled by the Port Moresby General Hospital. Partnering the NCD Provincial Health Authority for the cause is the PNG Cancer Foundation, City Pharmacy, Port Moresby General Hospital, UNICEF, and the National Department of Health. The event was held at the NCD Provincial Health Authority's Lowest Road Clinic in Port Moresby to commemorate World AIDS Day. Natasha Ovoy, National, MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
Everything business for me, no. Okay, boss way for me, kay for me.
From Hatok Mang, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. As a way of showing respect to the late Sir Julius Chan, the members of parliament from the 4 provinces in the New Guinea Islands region, including the autonomous region of Bougainville, came with food, money and pigs to show support to the New Island people and the Chan family.
All the members of parliament from the New Guinea Island region, including the autonomous region of Bougainville, East and West New Britain, were present to hand over the gifts to the families. The member for North Bougainville, Francisca Semoso, said they came to show their support to the families during this time of sorrow.
So, Maki Bougainville, Mimisikam, Namita Payakam, Lokam swim you, long passing lo like him. Payo, and suppose you can look him, and teeth the donkey. And it was a blink inside long, lo passing custom, lo midla, and the whole people very true. He can lose him one of you, and you look him, and he hang him up inside the house for you. You can bring him the love that Bougainville continues to hold for the family, continues to hold for the island and the partnership that we continue to share as NGI.
They presented traditional money together with pigs and foodstuff to the Jens family and his clan. While presenting the gifts, the member for Pomio and Health Minister Elias Capavoris said, late Julius is a great leader for NGI region.
Ini creating the partnership must continue. The unity of the province, the unity or united Asia region must continue. The parliament is making by Tok. Let me believe no greater decentralization. Where one province must be greatly empowered. So making more law, the rules are also more you can build capacity law inside the one province law so that region can come from, the country can come from. And these are also on the outstanding probabilities of the parliament to this.
He said the unity that NGI region has needs to be continued. Member for Gazelle and Minister for Fisheries, Jelta Wong, said Sir Julius is for everyone in the region.
People of NGI, that probably the Quran, and Minister, people are going to come on them. Aro, West Britain, Manus, East Britain, because Blamipla and start of this command. And that's okay, Mipla. You got road. And famous saying, Logan, you got road stop. That's what you walk about this road. Then you prove it, but you're still going. But you come up with this road. And talk Logan Muslim. So Mipla got this, I can't do it for them. Now, Mipla, we summarize this law assembly. We of NGI have really lost one of our greatest leaders, and we claim him as NGI more than Papua New Guinea, but we have to share him with Papua New Guinea.
They presented a total of 65 pigs with food together with some traditional money to support the family to proceed with the funeral programs. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, KVN.
The people from Kavieng to Namatanai decorated the Boluminski Highway with flowers and flags to pay their last respect to their late governor. The casket of late Sir Julius Chan arrived at his home late yesterday night in Manmanuti at Huris.
It was an emotional scene along the Boluminski Highway, which filled with people in black clothes, school children with uniforms and flags, and chiefs with laplaps and baskets. People lined up the Boluminski Highway to farewell the current governor and one of the founding fathers of the nation with decorations of flowers and flags from Kavieng to Namatanai. The casket visited a couple of villages along the Boluminski Highway, which had the first stop at Tikana Jemba and the second one was at Lamakot village. They then had a stopover at Lakman Council Chambers and then to Romat, and the final stop was at Namatanai Assembly House. The casket will be here for more than 5 minutes for the people here to pay their last respect before the casket leaves for Namatanai. The casket arrived at Nokon at his houseboy, where the New Highland provincial government handed over the body of late Sir Julius to his family and clan. They then proceeded to Huris, where Lady Stella was awaiting to receive the casket. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Kavieng.
PNG Ports Corporation Limited has announced a significant achievement in its quest to improve gender equality with the appointment of its first female line handlers.
The 4 women were recruited through a partnership between PNG Ports and Laba Holdings Limited, the representative umbrella landowner company of the customary landowners of the PNG LNG project plant site. Port's Chief Executive Officer, Neil Peppenfuss, expressed pride in this achievement, emphasizing its significance to not only the corporation, but also the broader maritime sector. The 4 recruits are currently undergoing a 6-month short service worker training program at the PNG LNG Marine Terminal to develop essential skills for their roles, which include securing the LNG vessels and ensuring safe and efficient maritime operations. Their training is expected to conclude in July this year. The line handlers will be stationed at the PNG LNG plant site, where they will be involved in the mowing and unmowing of LNG tankers in and out of the Cochin Bay in Central Province for the loading of liquefied natural gas. In a statement, PNG Ports highlights its commitment to breaking barriers and creating opportunities for women in the maritime industry. Having to be a physical demanding job only suitable for men, the recruitment of the 4 female line handlers demonstrates PNG Ports' belief that women can excel in every field. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
The Yanguru South District is looking at embarking on downstream processing of cocoa to manufacture chocolate and other primary products.
Speaking to EMTV News, Maru, who is also the Minister for International Trade and Investment, said his district is the current leading cocoa producer in the country and it is in the cards to have downstream processing.
We produce over 9,000 metric tons a year out of the 15,000 and increasing tonnage of cocoa in East Pacific Province. We basically produce a third of each Papua New Guinea's cocoa right now as a district. So we are determined to have a downstream processing facility where we can manufacture our own chocolates, cocoa liquor, and other cocoa products out of a factory. We can't talk about small-scale, informal type setup. We need a large-scale commercial production facility in order to serve the entire Pacific Province. So we are in the process of acquiring land and starting that factory as soon as possible.
Maru further stressed that Papua New Guinea is currently enjoying the high price of cocoa because of drought in West Africa, which is the biggest cocoa-producing region. However, he said his district as well as the country must have Plan B because the period of good luck is only temporary.
Cocoa-producing region of West Africa, they are the biggest cocoa producers in the world. That's why our prices have gone over 1,000 kilo per metric ton. When they recover from the huge reduction in the annual crop from cocoa, the price is likely to drop to $2.50 per kilo, like it used to be. So in PNG, we can't go back to $2.50. We must process the cocoa so we can offer higher prices to our farmers. So we are looking at that.
Mr. Maru said this in conference earlier this week in Port Moresby. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the next farm market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2492 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2417, $0.3825 Australian dollars, 0.2250 euro, 37.57 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copra closed lower, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The trend is that we have been seeing increasing number of kidney diseases.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we hold discussions with the PNG Kidney Foundation.
Once where we can treat and then they recover, and then chronic kidney diseases that stays with the patient long time and then eventually kills them. Kidney failure patients that we are seeing now is more to do with lifestyle related changes.
That's on Monday night. You're watching National EMTV News. The Melanesian Institute aims to be the beacon of hope in the fight against sorcery-related violence in the country.
The church-run Research Institute, which is also a hub for cross-cultural learning center, aims to advocate for an evidence-based approach with crucial involvement of the ministry in addressing sorcery-related violence within their parishes. Church leaders, including Archbishop Anton Bal and Bishop Justin Sungi, contributed their insights on the issues during a workshop in Madang this week.
So sorcery and sorcery-related issues, people are using Bible text to defend themselves because of their misdeeds and try to make reference also to Bible text relating the Bible, Satan, and the fact of the existence of negativity, and try to accuse people of and make reference to Bible text. And I, for myself, I see it as a weapon. Bible also serves as weapon to accuse people and to terrorize them and to destroy them, which is evil.
Bishop Justin Sungi said same sentiments.
This story reminds us that no one deserves condemnation at the hands of others. Instead, God calls us to protect the innocent, comfort the afflicted, and be a source of refuge. As Christians, that's our responsibility. We are followers of Christ. And what if Christ was here now, present in our midst, in Papua New Guinea? What will he say? What will he do?
Sungi said the Institute empowers grassroots communities to confront these pressing challenges by developing targeted awareness initiatives and workshops. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
The Australian Royal Police supplied 10,000 litres of fuel to the Jiwaka police yesterday to support their operations in the province.
This is part of the Papua New Guinea-Australia policing partnership. Australian Royal Police Inspector Darren Orrell elaborates.
I want to assist you with in Minge here. We'll assist Barnes. We'll just slowly 10,000 litres of fuel for you. So we've topped up 5,000 litres the other day, and should be another 5,000 arriving today at some stage as well. They've told.
He said, apart from the partnership, they will be conducting emergency aid training for police in the Highlands starting next week. Jiwaka Provincial Police Commander Chief Inspector Laimo Asi thanked the Australian police for their consistent support in ensuring smooth operations in the province.
It's one of the problems that we normally encounter here. 20 drums per month or 14 drums, sometimes 10 drums, really doesn't help. And your support in supplying the fuel here definitely will help us to do our policing more efficiently and effectively here.
Jiwaka Governor Simon Kaiwi commended the Australian Royal Police for the assistance and is looking forward to building the new Jiwaka Provincial Police Headquarters in Minsk. Governor Kaiwi said they have already built 40 new police houses. Meanwhile, Inspector Orrell assured the governor that they are looking forward to working together with Jiwaka Province government to strengthen police operations and the law and justice sector. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, world leaders have rejected Donald Trump's proposal for the U.S. to take control of Gaza.
The US president declared the Strip could be transformed into the Riviera of the Middle East after meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Egypt, Jordan and US ally Saudi Arabia say they strongly oppose any attempt to push Palestinians out of the area into neighbouring countries. Australian officials have also condemned Mr Trump's comments.
This was a bombshell announcement from Donald Trump when he announced at a press conference alongside Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that he'd like to see the United States taking control of Gaza, redeveloping that area, and suggesting that the roughly 2 million Palestinians living there now should move to neighbouring countries. Now, the proposal has been condemned by Palestinian leaders today. It's been rejected by a number of Arab nations, including Egypt and Jordan, two countries that Donald Trump has argued should take in people from Gaza. But the White House has defended the president's proposal, describing this as a bold vision for the Middle East and arguing that previous policies, previous plans have not worked. At the same time, though, officials here appear to have walked back some of what Donald Trump had suggested yesterday. The White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt insisted that the president had not made any commitment when it came to the possible sending of US troops to Gaza. When Donald Trump was asked about that yesterday, he said that he would do what it takes. Caroline Leavitt insisting that no decision has been made, that it wouldn't necessarily involve American boots on the ground. She also suggested that the resettlement of Palestinians could be a temporary measure. That's despite Donald Trump suggesting yesterday that that could be permanent. We heard similar sort of language from his Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who has said today that this would be an interim measure. He has argued that this was not meant to be a hostile move.
The only thing President Trump has done very generously, in my view, is offer the United States willingness to step in, clear the debris, clean the place up from all the destruction that's on the ground, clean it up of all these unexploded munitions. And in the meantime, the people living there will not be able, the people who call that home will not be able to live there while you have crews coming in and removing debris, while you have munitions being removed, etc. That's the offer that he's made.
Now, it's worth noting that Donald Trump's Middle East envoy has previously said that he expects the reconstruction of Gaza would take 10 to 15 years. The fear of many Palestinians is that if they left, they would not be able to return. So there is still a lot of uncertainty here in Washington as to exactly what Donald Trump's proposal would involve, how it would work, and what his intentions are. Is he serious about seeing this sort of plan implemented, especially considering the amount of opposition that has been expressed towards it so far, and the serious concerns that have been raised about what kind of authority the United States would have to carry out this sort of move? Or the question has been raised, is it part of some kind of negotiating tactic? Donald Trump is known for using that sort of strategy. We've seen him use it on other issues in the past, including in these first couple of weeks of his second term.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is in North Queensland inspecting the damage from the flooding disaster. Much of the state's north has been swamped over the past week, with some areas reporting almost 2 meters of rain.
But at the worst of times, what we see is the best of the Australian character. And here what we see is Queenslanders, whether they be emergency services personnel, whether they be our police and fire services, the volunteers through the SES, and of course our Australian Defence Force personnel, particularly those based at the barracks here in Townsville, but right throughout Australia. We've had choppers come from Oakey as well as from Townsville, and what we're seeing here through 3 levels of government and the community is working together to get through what is a really tough time. One of the things I know about North Queenslanders, though, is that they are tough themselves. And the families and people that we've met here, including Carmel, who we talked through before about what she'd been dealing with in Ingham, is that they're resilient, they're tough, and they'll come through this, and we'll make sure that they get every support that they need. I want to thank David Crisafulli, the Premier, for the relationship that we've built over a short period of time. We have spoken every day about what's needed, and there's a seamless operation through NEMA, our national agency. Our Minister McAllister, has been here all week and will stay here for the rest of this week, but we will continue to provide what's necessary as well.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we speak to former PNG sprint king Nelson Stone about his journey.
Things that I know in athletics, which is speed.
And we chat via Zoom with young squash sensation Timonalise Alakos Kirbish. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to True Kai Sports. Hidomo League's president and founder is seeking support to assist the league's boys in school fee assistance in Port Moresby.
Finding sports as a passion, the Hidomo League boys of Milne Bay Province, who flew in to participate in the KCK Rigorized competition, are now seeking assistance and support towards school fees.
Awareness on the fundraising that we'll be having for our rugby league players for Milne Bay Hidomo youths. Actually, this is just a drive to put back our Milne Bay youths into school. So the ones that I have with me, they actually don't want to go back because they know that there's nothing going back. So they just decided to stay with me here in Portland and try to put them in school. Luckily, we've connected with Maypex, and Maypex has given us acceptance letter for several of the players.
ARIA is calling on the support from the general public after securing the support from MAPEX Training Institute.
I'm actually going around town to big places where I can be able to sell the tickets. So I don't have a vehicle, but I'm on foot patrol here and there. Actually on social media, Facebook, I'm selling tickets. So whoever is pretty much interested in helping our Milne Bay youths, the Milne Bay community and the general public, if in Port Moresby and whoever is there. Now, if anyone is out there who is willing to help us, we're selling our tickets for 30 kina at Cosmopolitan on the 14th February. It's on Valentine's Day, so.
Claire Mauta, True Kai Sports.
The Papua New Guinea Football Association Competition Department has officially rescheduled and confirmed the hosting of the 2024 to 2025 Women's Conference Soccer League semi-final matches and finals at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby this weekend.
It was highlighted that this rescheduling was necessary due to the confirmation of the availability of seats and supply of air travel tickets to all teams by Air New Guinea yesterday afternoon. The match day is now rescheduled and confirmed to take place this Saturday, February 8, 2025 in Port Moresby. Teams that lose in either matches will be eliminated from the tournament, while the winners will advance to compete in the 2024 WCSL Champions Cup on Saturday, February 15, 2025. The champion team will secure the right to qualify for the 2025 OFC Women's Champions League, which will be hosted in Tahiti from May 4th to May 17, 2025. On Saturday, February 8, Ekari United FC will take on the Central Bougainville FC, while later on, Ley City Dwellers FC will go up against Goroka FC. Acting General Secretary for PNG FA thanked all the teams for their understanding and readiness at this time to convene to Port Moresby and participate in the 2024 WNSL Championships Series. Louis Maingu, True Kai Sports.
True Kai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports.
Share the love with Gullah Ice Cream, Gullah Cone Ice Creams, Gullah Stick Ice Creams, and Gullah Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gullah range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams.
Gullah, Gullah, yum. Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi kids, I'm Steffi. Join me on Kids Corner for story time, simple and creative arts and crafts, career corner, nature time, field trips, and not forgetting our cartoons and children entertainment shows. Join me every weekdays from 3:30 to 5:30 for Kids Corner on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Moving to overseas sports. In basketball, the Illawarra Hawks have grabbed the top spot with a 96-82 win over the New Zealand Breakers.
It means that they are the regular season champions for the first time in the club's history. The Hawks have only won the title once. That was way back in 2001. They'll now have home court advantage for their finals campaign as they chase a second title. Here's what the man of the match had to say about the win.
Yeah, it feels really good, man. We talked pregame about what we had to do. I thought we set the tone pretty well. They had some fight in them, but we executed well down late in the game and came out on top, man.
In the women's soccer, Holly McNamara celebrated her return to the Matilda squad.
So City thrashed Western United in their Melbourne derby last night. In fact, they finished 5-2 winners. The 3-goal difference was all thanks to McNamara. She's actually returning to the Matilda squad after recovering from her third ACL tear. She's coming back after 12 months out of the game. She hasn't been in the Matilda squad for a few years, Mel. Can you imagine rehabbing 3 ACL injuries? For anyone that doesn't know, that's a knee injury that takes about a year to come back from. And honestly, her scoring that hat-trick last night on the day she was included in that Matilda squad is just an amazing sports story. What a tale of resilience. Congratulations to her.
That ends True Guy Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Kai. True Kai, true inspiration through generations.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we speak to former PNG Sprint King Nelson Stone about his journey.
Things that I know in athletics, which is speed.
And we chat via Zoom with young squash sensation Timonalis Alakos Kribish. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City mostly cloudy with possible few showers. Darrow cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kerma cloudy periods with brief showers and possible thunderstorm. Alota mostly cloudy with few showers. Popondetta mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momasa region, Lay City cloudy periods with brief showers and possible thunderstorm, easing to cloudy periods. Medang cloudy periods with some rain showers. Wewak mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo mostly cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau mostly cloudy with some showers. Keveng mostly fine, partly cloudy with possible showers. Kokopun Robaul partly cloudy. Kimbe mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City cloudy periods with showers. Goroka Bounds in Kondiawa partly cloudy with few showers. Mendi Tari and Wabek cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Looking at the small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Darrow to Kiwai Islands to Kerema, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2.5 to 3 meters along warning areas. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Millen Bay Islands, seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Hohen Gulf to Finschhafen, seas 1.5 to 2 meters, rising to 3 meters warning areas. Waters of Finschhafen through Vitier Strait to Siasilong Islands to Medang, seas 1.5 to 3 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PG Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of New Ireland to East New Britain to Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of West New Britain, seas 1 to 2 meters, rising to 3 meters along warning areas. Looking at the ocean forecasts, coral seas slight to moderate, west to northwest winds of 10 to 20 knots, increasing to 25 to 33 knots over the western sector. Solomon seas moderate, northwest to northerly winds of 10 to 20 knots. Bismarck seas slight to moderate, northwest to northeast winds of 5 to 15 knots. Pacific Ocean seas slight to moderate, northeast to easterly winds of 5 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 6th of February, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.